We are starting with 0 subscribers.
Are you
No.
serious? The Rigettis has 0
0
subscribers?
subscribers and 0 videos, and this will be the first video we're going to be posting.
Okay, this is the Rigettis doing it vlog style. You better have my most flattering angle, honey. Don't make me look fat. All right, well, we're gonna begin your dream workshop today
All right,
with a touch of class.
the time starts now. Plan of action for today.
Well, God says it's gonna rain. Man, I feel like whenever we pick a day to do something, we always gotta pick the bad day. Maybe we should pay attention to the weather more.
All right. So the first thing is I need to get this heat set up in our garage so we can work.
Right. So you're gonna steal the propane out of our outdoor fire place to heat the garage so that it's bearable for us to start getting rid of all the clutter that somehow works its way from the inside of our house to the outside of our house when it has no other place to go. Everybody's like, just put it in the garage. So now everything's in the garage.
Putting my boots on because my luck, I hit my toe on something and where are my gloves?
All right, get your gloves.
Yeah, leave them on the thing on the shoebox, please.
I don't see them.
Where did I leave my gloves? Old people problems?
This is the problem that we have when we try to start stuff because I gotta go toss these rolls in with my chickens. Before we get started, I'm gonna dart out here and give my chickens some bread rolls. I don't know if I should do that or not, but I feel it's better than putting them in the trash, and it's kind of cold and dreary out. So before we do this garage thing, let's do that chick thing. Come on, girls.
Are you cold?
I don't think it's necessary.
Once
Today.
we start moving,
Maybe later today when it gets cold, but then we have to leave.
yeah, so once we start moving and all that, we'll get hot.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Where do you want me to set up the, what is it, the time lapse?
Right, so maybe just put it over here and shoot it towards the garage door while we do all this stuff. And then we'll flip the camera to cover all of your supposed little stuff, since you don't think you make much of a mess, but a majority of this stuff is yours. Thus, the reason why you have commandeered our 3-car garage that we were so excited to move into this house and actually house our cars. We got this over Christmas, New Year's for my cousin Ellen so that we can turn it into a cat litter box on the inside, because we did one of these for our oldest daughter and she loves it. So we're doing this for my cousin. This will be another incoming project on a video. We have our beautiful rooster chair for my mother to glide around her kitchen on, that after her double knee replacement, we haven't got finished, but then took it over to give it a test and it's a little top heavy. So we got to fix that. That's another project. As you were saying, the watering of the plants. I hope that our good old curry leaf plant is going to make a comeback, which I hope that it will, because I've had this for a very long time. I'm going to cut it back, and then this is going to be part of gardening with us as we build our gardening boxes to give ourselves a little more organization.
Are we going to use those leaves even though they're dried out?
No, I'm not. But I just love the smell of them. So it's
Makes-
almost like if you had dry, part of me thinks if I had some peanuts that were dry roasted with curry leaves. Oh gosh. You see the Cardinals back to say hello to us. All right, so anyway, this is all the stuff. Somehow I got my stepdad's unfinished Christmas trees as a present for me to finish. So maybe by next Christmas, babe, we might get these done. We have a little lawnmower here that came from my mom's house that we bought her as a gift a couple years ago, and for some reason the battery's not working. Maybe we'll explore that in one of our episodes. But again, we've gifted somebody something that they have gifted back for us to fix. So this is how things happen. This little wicker basket is one of my marketplace excursions.
How did that wicker basket end up in our garage?
You know, babe, this is an ongoing thing. So your girl likes the marketplace, which I've gotten some steals and deals and probably ripped off a couple times. But that, I wanted to put it in the front of our house for people to do pickups, and you're like opposed to it.
I don't want people coming in front of my house.
Right, but if it's stuff like women would pick up, like a blouse, a belt, a pair of shoes, a dress, a small knickknack or something, I think you can do that. I don't know that I invite people with tools, like construction workers and stuff, to pick up tools. Maybe we can meet people for that. But I feel like simple stuff like that, I'm not going to waste my whole day waiting for people to come pick something up for $5.
All right, so
I don't know how everybody else feels about it, but I would like to get people's opinion on whether or not they think people should come to their homes to pick up marketplace stuff, and whether or not they do porch pickups or they meet people, and what their thought process is on that, because there's a lot of stuff in this garage and our shed that we could marketplace and probably fund the whole cost of your workshop. So as I put that bug in Mr. Righetti's ear, I'm hoping that it convinces him to let people come to the front door and snag something for a few bucks. And we haven't even gotten to the basement yet.
man, look at this. I'm already tired.
Diwali decorations, Christmas decorations. There's just too much. All right, let's get this time lapse started, babe. Your mom's been wanting to do this for a long time.
Uh-huh.
This one is for Amma.
Are they still alive?
Yep.
Okay.
Go bud and grow back. Ready? This just keeps them from getting, this makes them bushier. You know how I know that?
Huh.
I watched some Indian lady on TV. YouTube. Now these gardenias are like hothouse all weather. We shouldn't be keeping them outside at all. So let's hope they grow back. If they don't, your mom can have the bucket.
That's a lot of money you spend on those plants.
I know gardenias are expensive. But I don't know why they really sold them in this region, because
They don't grow here?
they don't really grow well here unless you put them inside. Babe, you think that you can get me a, can you make me a greenhouse? Your mom and I need a greenhouse. He gives. It would be rude
Not to use them?
not to accept them. So, thank you, eldest son of mine. Findsy keepsies.
We are making progress here. It looks...
Babe, this is your stuff that you're always like, aim, leave it, I'll put it away.
I think everything is in place that it needs.
No, we need to empty that wall, so everything needs to be tucked away so we can take this table down.
Oh, you want to take this table
We have
down?
to take this down. We got to move your work table over here for now so we can clear up that whole wall. Bikes have to come down and be put over here to go to the shed. You need to take the bike rack things off the wall. That whole wall needs clearing. We got adult children living at home. We got minor child living at home. So mama still needs to do mama stuff. I would prefer to be in the garage working with my husband, building something. As we sweet tea people, magic begins. My sister said, Mom, why'd you put the little hard candies? Bradley doesn't like them. This was my mom's birthday cake for our oldest son, Bradley, and let's just say, I think he liked it. And let me tell you, for Indian cooking, I love this pan. So,
Where did you
I only bought one, Snowclad. I think I got it on Amazon, but it's like, I think the knockoff brand of it, but it's just as nice. Pet peeve of mine. Cleaning the sink after you clean the dishes. Of course, I already wiped it down. Teamwork makes the dream work. I load, he starts, and then he unloads.
Day 2.
Day 2 is cleaning this table so that you can build carcasses after we clear. Carcasses are going to be part 2 of this video. So today we're going to get this table cleared, scooch it over, and then you're going to clear off that table. We're going to move it, and then we're going to clear that whole wall. I'm going to paint the midsection.
You're talking about building carcasses.
Baby!
My goal is to actually move all this stuff into the shed, clear more space.
Okay, we're clearly not.
Because these tools have to move here so we have space to work. And yeah, this whole area needs to be cleared because I don't want to start something and interruption. You can't do something because there's not enough space.
Okay.
So that stuff needs to go to the shed. All that stuff.
That means that we have to start in the shed.
Well, let's make a pile that needs to go to the shed.
You have to clear space in the shed, put this in the shed. Oh my gosh. All right, let's just get started.
Right. So let me clear all this stuff right here. All this stuff. And if there's anything on here.
This was your job yesterday.
I know. But yesterday I was too tired. It was my first day on the job. So.
Right. So that was my plan. Do this first.
Yeah. Make a pile there. And then go to the shed. Clear space for this stuff to go into the shed.
Okay. Let's try. Now I feel overwhelmed. Just
yes.
A little bit. Quench them over a little. What's your favorite tool, honey? Christmas present ever from a couple years ago?
Best Christmas present.
What is it called?
What is it called?
It's called a centipede.
Centipede work table. It's 8 feet by 4 feet. Yeah. The best investment ever.
Best present.
Best present. Investment from your
Presented side. Investment to me ever.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe if you just go in for a few minutes, let me do it by myself without any pressure from you.
Honey.
So I can finish this in a time.
What if how much time do you think it's going to take you to clean up all this stuff with me? With me.
With you, it might take a little bit longer because I want to do something and then you'll have comment for every piece that I put somewhere.
Okay, and without me?
Without you, I'll finish it in a very reasonable amount of time.
Okay, well, I'm not going anywhere, so let's get started.
I didn't think you were going to go anywhere.
You're taking my buckets.
Yes.
Now you went into my tools.
Maybe you said I could use
They're my storage tools. Babe, putting stuff away is not throwing stuff in a bucket.
No, it is because they're all consolidated to one location.
Okay, let's try this again, babe. Can we build it?
Yes, we can.
That's right.
Tomorrow.
Babe.
I'm joking.
That post is really getting in the way with my focusing and movement here.
This post, I don't know. You're supposed to do it.
That backlighting is really giving you a tan. Wish I had that problem. You want to keep this? This
one?
This MDF you got sitting on here?
No, this will go. And this one also will go because this was originally your table. Repurposing because you upgraded your table. This will be the butcher block. But here, I plan on using MDF. I know you're not excited about it. But even your bourbon moth
It's
guy,
like recycled trash.
No, your bourbon moth guy, your favorite guy.
Jason.
Jason. He uses MDF and he glues something, a black veneer, like, I don't know what they call
Well,
it.
look, we'll have to reassess this video.
Yeah, because
I don't want to see any sliver of MDF over there.
You won't, because you can scrape off glue and all that stuff on it. I think it's very durable.
We'll see.
And also it's easy.
You have to get that approved by your design management team.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a garage. You're not building a...
Babe, I have to see this all the time. So, like, the compromise is, if you want the work shed, the workshop, wood shop, whatever you want to call this shop, in our garage, then it means it has to be pretty. Like my beautiful cabinets here that are right now covered up with stuff. This is what a woman's touch looks like, fellas. So if you want your garage to look this way, you should probably be nice to your wife and ask her to help you. And then
see what you made me build on this side?
yes, look at this. Even my fridge is wrapped as if it was some gorgeous piece of vintage furniture that we put in a bookcase. Nonetheless, I'm just saying, women can really add a nice little touch to things if you just include them in your hobby life. It will allow for us to put all your stuff away, including this shelf stuff will be stored in there to free up this wall.
You really think it's going to be that much space here to put that stuff?
With all the storage that we have,
I don't think you have.
I think you're going to have more than enough.
Okay. So what is right now?
Right now, we're going to start
The bikes?
this section.
Okay, what about that car, Ishan's?
Okay, we're not getting rid of his car, but I got an idea.
What?
The grandson that you're worried about getting into your stuff, we should send him out on a ride.
Who's going to watch him? He goes.
His
to the beaches.
mother. His mother, honey.
She's getting his tires replaced, right?
She's going to get it replaced, and then I don't know if she plans on coming after the tire's done, but she can watch her child. It's her child, not our child. That's what it means.
So where does it go right now?
Right now, we can just put it in the front of the house here by the outlet and charge it. Why do we have all these blowers? And let's give a little shout out to DeWalt, not sponsored in this video, but why we have DeWalt stuff, because you are a fan of their customer service.
Yes, I love that blower, but both of them are gone. One blower was gone because you're blowing it and your tag
My string tassels
was hanging, and from the back it just sucked it in and then blew up the
Why does
fan.
one seem shorter than the other?
I
Is it
think they're
just me?
both same.
Okay.
And the other one,
So, long story short, they don't make the fan.
they don't make any parts. It's not serviceable.
Right. So
Well,
we're
true.
hoping that we'll get a 3D printer and then we'll print our own parts and save the blowers. That, my friends, is a tetanus shot waiting to happen. That's why we don't. That right there, this little rusty nail, is why people should always wear proper footwear
In the garage.
in the garage. I told you yesterday about the weather.
Man,
Did you know it's gonna snow?
no.
And now my bikes are outside. We're supposed to be checking the weather, effective yesterday.
You got to bring it back in.
Here's my thing, is the battery dead?
Complete.
No, it's on, But you do have to charge it.
The car has started.
Babe,
Huh.
give me that. You're in the weight limit to sit in there.
No, I can't sit down.
Good driver, bad driver discount. Here's the charger. Just pull it over there and hook it up, honey. Double work.
It was just snowing, and now look at the sun.
This has a finer, I guess if you're using the pest block for the skinks, it has a finer, see, it has a finer tip versus this is a bigger tip. This is a bigger tip, but this, you see the difference between the two tips?
Maybe we should get, how many do you think we would need?
2?
Okay.
We're just doing that wall for now.
Right. It'll be under the, oh, even the basement, under the windows, the gaps, there's some insects there.
Let's see how this does on the outside
And then
in the garage before you put this on my interior. This is off limits to you without permission to use on the interior. It's very close to a robin's egg blue. They're called Oops paints. A quart is $2. I don't know if this is this a sample? Is this a sample size? Are you gonna tell me they're selling this for 50 cents?
what are you going to use it for?
50 cents and $2.
What are you going to use it for?
Cabinet door trim enamel paint, babe.
I mean, that color, where would you use it?
Furniture.
What furniture?
I don't know, maybe Brittany's bookshelf. If it's $2.50, like I'm taking somebody else's trash. Come on, $3. Do they have names for the little buckets or just no? Who doesn't need a little bucket? Everybody needs a little bucket. Plus, it makes me look real pro carrying it home. You know, they've raised the prices since we first started our DIY journey. We just... That's me doing my due diligence. Alright, I'll take the one that's already broken because I'm a good citizen, even though most would be like, that's already open. Your OCD wife, getting rid of all this stuff because the paint from Home Depot has some wet. $2. The Oops paint.
You bought it?
No. Yeah. 50 cents.
But you
the
don't,
Oops paint.
you don't know what you're going to use it for.
Babe, don't worry about it. And then this, because it's still wet and she got it all over the place and it's dripping. That's why you need a Home Depot bucket, baby. We'll put it on the floor. Drive carefully. Oh, babe. Look at this. Everybody needs a... Are you in the right aisle?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is too cute. Babe, Ishan needs an upgrade.
How much is it?
It's only $2,700. Babe. It even has its own little gas can back here. Look. Look at that. It's got a spare tire.
You ready?
So babe, how'd that go for saving some money on your nail pullers that I told you just to get at Home Depot?
First of all, we did not need it right now. You forced me to buy it. We spent $27. At Harbor Freight, it was like $18 or $16.
And what about Home Depot for the Husky brand?
That was smaller, and I think that was like $18. But Husky has a...
But they weren't yellow is the problem, honey. They weren't yellow. Yellow is my favorite color. Yellow and green.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, we had an agreement.
I'm not married to a brand.
You're married to a babe. But it's got to be pretty.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you think about the color, babe?
It's beautiful.
It's green.
Matches your shirt.
It's my favorite color. It was hard to let the imperfections go, but I know they're going to be covered up with cabinets. And I have to keep reminding myself this is a garage.
Yep.
But as I was trying to paint the garage, it took me some time to get this plate off
Why?
because I have no idea where your tools are. And trying to look for them, I couldn't find one single flathead screwdriver, so I went back to my old school roots. And I had to,
Learn from your dad.
I don't know that my dad ever taught me this, but I can tell you this is how we used to get into places we didn't belong in as children.
Uh-oh. All right, so finally we are here. I think we are going to end the video at this point. It doesn't seem like we accomplished a lot when you actually look at the garage on this side. But if you compare this shot when
We'll
we
just keep
first
the
started,
angle this way
yeah,
for
when
now.
we first started, I think this wall was like cramped, like bikes there and all the my tools and the table saw and the miter saw and all the dust and the vacuum and all that. So I think at least on this side we cleaned it.
I don't know, in all fairness, it rained the first day, so we couldn't get into the shed to move stuff.
Yep.
And then it snowed the second day, so we again didn't want stuff to get wet as we put it in the shed, but the shed has to be emptied in order to put more stuff in the shed.
So that's our next emptying the shed, moving this stuff to the shed. But where would you put the stuff in the shed?
In the back of your truck.
Okay, a trip to the dump.
I don't think there's a lot of stuff for the dump, but there's enough stuff in there to make space. And I think there's some Halloween. I think it's just a matter of like moving stuff around, reorganizing stuff that was supposed to be your wood shop, but it didn't quite make it to there. So
Right.
that kind of stuff. And I think hopefully in the next video, we'll be building carcasses.
Okay, next video we'll be emptying the shed.
Building
And then-
carcasses.
And then moving this stuff to the shed.
Okay, maybe you didn't understand me. Building cabinet shelves, carcasses. Yes, we're going to carcasses. We're not doing a whole episode on a simple shed destruction. We will have carcasses. in
Oh,
the
you
next
know how much
episode.
time it took to clear this park?
It did, but to
3
everybody
days?
else, it'll be 3 minutes.
Yeah, today is the third day.
All right, so here we are. We are at 0 subs, first episode. Super excited about this. This is actually a lot easier than we thought it was going to be in terms of recording, because every time we do a project, we want to just zoom through it and not record any of it because we start with good intentions, but then
Right.
we're like, oops, forgot that. Oops, forgot that.
So this time we actually took time to set up the camera, record us, you, and you recording me.
What is our commitment to
And
this?
I think the most simplest way of doing it is just use one camera.
This is amateur TV over here.
Yeah. So instead of making it overcomplicated, I think we'll just keep it raw. We are not going to do any special effects. Just do the cuts. Just cut out the fluff and share everything.
So I think moving forward, we've decided that we're going to post on Tuesdays. I'm not going to commit to a time. Tuesday is enough
Will it
to
once
commit to.
once
but-
a month or once
No,
a
no,
week?
no.
Every
I
Tuesday?
thought we'll do it every Tuesday.
Okay. So there you have it. Every Tuesday with the Reggaetis on the YouTube.
The double date you guys won't regret.
That was tough.
Everybody has something they start with and end with. We need something.
Yeah.